What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Subscriber died trying. You see this thumbnail. And they say, we're toxic. I don't even know how I stumbled on this. Jocelyn Hernandez got a show. Jocelyn's Cabaret. This second season, had no idea. Didn't know nothing about it. So there's this little trailer. And they're talking about how they're feeling or whatever in the beginning. And Jocelyn's talking about, coming up from the gutter. And when the lady start crying, and she brings up to tell her story, and she says she just had an abortion, twins because of her relationship. And then one of the girls just say, oh, she said, ooh, double homicide. And I was like, oh, Jesus. And the girl turned around and cussed out. And I'm thinking to myself, couple that with, like a week ago, Ayan Levanzette was like, black women were out of order because we're paid to be out of order. And pretty much that came out the same time. And I'm like, whoa. And to my understanding, I dug a little bit into it. And I was like, so this is the second season. The first season, they had the ladies outside the house. And they was outside the house, selling their body. And she was running down and picking them up like, I don't know, a pimp / Captain Saver. Like, and I'm thinking to myself, two things right now. If this was a man, this would definitely be canceled. Definitely, it would have never got on the air. But it would have definitely definite cancellation, But because this woman, and then I looked at it, and I was like, it's a lot of black women, and Jocelyn, for American purposes, is Hispanic, and that with the Cardi B thing is like, but the ladies are predominantly black. Boy. So it's not a good look for sisters, but they say we toxic. Oh man. And then take this a little bit further, right? I'm looking and I'm like, all of this drama that's going on with these type of women, and you got from, stripper / prostitutes all the way up to the housewives. A lot of this drama, guys are not in the room. Guys come up, find out about this stuff after the fact. So it's like you can't get a bunch of ladies in the room and actually get anything done because they're too busy sniping at each other. But they say we're toxic. And then when I was listening to the young lady's story while she was crying, you got an abortion because the relationship was bad, so and you're coming from the gutter to go on a show. So it could also be perceived that you thought it was a good career move, so you had an abortion so you can make the show. I'm just saying. But y'all say we toxic. And this idea, bringing Cardi B into when she was crying online, you don't know what I had to do. I was drugging guys and I was raping them and I was stealing money from them. I worked hard for this. Like, this is the same type of avenue, right? And I'm thinking to myself now, y'all do realize you're playing this. This is, you're putting this out into the world at the same time you're putting Me Too out into the world. And at the same time, brothers were talking about on the back end, Me Too started as white guys and was like, they're going to try to turn it on black folks, on black men. And that's what it's done, right? And at the same time, right after that, you put black women out in public as the type of individual who do anything for a buck. And these are the same type of women that could possibly set up a guy and say, Me Too, this same type of ideology and environment. It's like, oh, wow. So basically, when this all ends, you're black men in the face of Me Too and black women are women you shouldn't believe because look at how they get down. Oh, my goodness. And Black Lives Matter could wind up being thrown into this. I don't, because people have reached shorter distances for stuff. So, because of the, I'm assuming of the girl on girl lifestyle that'll probably be involved in this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like y'all say we toxic. And Jocelyn Hernandez's boyfriend is in the show, and if I was him, I wouldn't have been in the show because the way this society goes, 2 years from now, they're gonna turn this around on him, and he's a sex trafficker. Like, I'm just producing music on the show. What are you doing? But hey, then they'll say, Hispanic men, sex trafficking, blah 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 blah. Man, that could be a reach, but then again, not so much. Look at the times we're in. But this whole environment, when you get to talk, the View, the Real, the Housewives, the hip hop, loving hip hop, and Basketball Wives, and Potomac, and this, that, and the third, all this shows ultimately is it's not the guys. It's not. But though we play up when guys will wind up cheating on a woman or something like that, but even on those shows when the guys are cutting up, the girls are still going at it. What they say, we're toxic. All right, man, I'm done. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. We out. Peace.